Welcome to BuzzBooster.tv.
I'm Shahar.
And I'm Ash. And today, we're going to get personal.
Yes, we have realized that although we've been doing videos for a very long time,
Very long.
we never really stopped to talk about us
No, it's always about business.
and marketing. So today we are going to get to know each other a little bit better. Yeah. Well, as you know, we are a mother and daughter team.
Yes, I'm the daughter.
We have been working together for quite a while.
Yes, since '98, more or less.
More or less about that. Usually related to online marketing. Okay,
Yep.
That's what we've been studying and working on for all these years. But we do more than just work. One of the things that I like to do is to take wildlife photography.
That's right. I enjoy that too.
So whenever we have some free time, we go out and we love to go after raptors.
Yep, I like to take pictures of all kinds of wildlife.
Yes, we go quite a few times to Yellowstone. Actually,
One of my favorite places.
yes, this, I don't know if it was summer, spring, right?
Yeah, earlier.
We had like a full week
Yes.
only going after bears.
Yes, we stayed in Yellowstone, and that was a lot of fun. Actually.
Yes, we actually have some mean pictures
Yeah.
of some grizzly bears with their cubs.
My pictures are better.
Yeah, right. And it was really fun. Really fun to do that. Now during winter,
Yes.
we
now
go
it's
after.
one of my favorite times.
Why?
Well, not because of the snow, because it's too cold. However, with the snow comes the eagles,
Yes.
and I like that.
Yeah, we love the bald eagles, and there are some places close to where we live that we can go and see them fishing.
Yep.
And they are
It's
gorgeous.
cool.
I like winter for another reason too.
Which
It's a lot easier to see birds.
yes, because there are no leaves on the trees.
No leaves on the trees, so it makes our life easier, right?
Especially the eagles. Because,
Yes.
Yeah, because
And
then you can
the tiny
spot.
birds too, right? Because during springtime it's pretty difficult to spot them.
Yes.
So,
I'm hoping this year, actually, last year here in town, they had a snowy owl come down to Salt Lake.
yes.
And they never come here. And the snowy owls are those, it's the Harry Potter owl, that's how people usually know. They're gorgeous and they're white, but they never come to Utah. Except for last year, it happened that this one snowy owl came.
Yeah.
And we looked and looked for it, we couldn't find it,
Yeah,
but we
we-
have many friends who have.
We actually travel like for 4 hours.
Just to go see
And
it.
we stay there for
The whole
many
day.
hours with a lot of birders and photographers as well.
Yes, just
But-
sitting there with binocs, just kind
Yes.
of looking,
Yes.
but no luck.
No luck at all. The day after I broke my foot, so we couldn't go back. Everybody saw me.
And that's when they
something else.
saw it.
Yes. So maybe this year is going to be
So
different.
this year, yes, I'm hoping the snowy owl comes back.
Yeah, that would be
Because
awesome.
I've discovered that through just researching and stuff, that these animals are quite habitual.
Mm-hmm.
So though if you spot them in one place, they usually come back to that location,
Yeah.
which is nice.
It's really fun. And you know, photography is really the outlet I have for a passion I have for wildlife. I love wildlife, and taking pictures is one way that I don't know, I can get people to know more about it. Because if you go to my Google Plus, for example, you're going to see that I post most of the pictures I take, right?
Yes.
And you have a site that you put everything, right?
Yes, nashla.com. Those are really the pictures worth looking at.
Yeah,
So just go there.
mine are amazing, just saying. But anyway, another thing that I like a lot is really crafts.
By the way, you may also fill out the boyfriend application while you're there.
Hint,
Hint, hint.
Yeah, I should get one for myself too. Well, another thing that I like is crafts. I've been doing crafts for a very long time. We actually have an online crafts magazine in Brazil, and I think we've had that for 15 years or more.
Yeah, I think since '98. That's been one of the first projects that we worked on together.
Yeah, where we sell online courses, right? So I always like to try new techniques, but I do have two that I would say three that I like a lot. Art dolls, I like to sculpt art dolls out of polymer clay. I also love to do beading. I do a lot of beading. Most of the jewelry I wear, I made it.
And the jewelry I wear is also her.
Yeah.
People who know us usually, like, or me, they know, like, they say, oh, that's so pretty. And the first thing that they ask is, did your mom make that? It's like, they even gave up on asking if I did it or if I bought it. It's just, did your mom make that?
Yeah. And I also like felting. I like needle felting and wet felting. So I get bored very easily. And every time, especially that I'm watching TV, or watching a film, I like to be doing something with my hands. It also
How
helps me
about
think better when I'm doing
polymer
that.
clay? Don't you like that?
Oh yeah, the art dolls with polymer clay.
Oh.
That's what I do most with polymer clay. Every now and then I make some piece of jewelry, but not a lot. You, on the other hand,
I don't like crafts at all.
no handwork.
No, nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I think when I see you needle felting, just like that is intriguing. I've never tried it,
Mhm.
but it intrigues me. So I guess maybe one day if I don't know, something hits me on the head and I decide that I want to try it, I guess that would be
Probably
it.
would.
I've also tried polymer clay before
Mhm,
and
sure.
enjoyed it a little.
Yeah.
Lasts like an hour,
Yeah.
maybe. It's like, and, actually I just start massaging the dough, the polymer clay, and that's where I lose interest.
So that part is not common here, but traveling is.
Traveling is.
Yes, we love to travel.
Wildlife is. Photography is.
Mhm, yeah.
Well, I like technology stuff.
Yeah, me too.
I'm obsessed with phones,
I'm not.
with Android
That's the
phones in
least-
particular.
From all the gadgets, the phone is the one I almost don't use at all.
I love it. It's like a computer in my pocket.
Yeah. But I love my tablet.
Yes, Android tablet.
Yes, yes.
I guess we would really have an issue. People always ask if we fight and stuff, and the answer is no, not really. But we would, I suppose, if you bought an iPhone.
Yeah, we're not much of Apple people. Even though we have our MacBook Pros, but
Technology,
Not much
I
of
like.
it,
We
no.
both like, but I guess I like it more. The geocaching.
yeah. Oh yeah, the geocache. I forgot about
That's
that.
like a big hobby. I love it.
Just like a treasure hunt, right?
Yes.
And we actually did a challenge, the Utah challenge,
Yep.
about a year or two ago. I don't remember.
Yeah, a couple years now, I think.
Where we had to really travel the whole state finding the geocaches that related to the challenge, and that was quite an experience.
That was fun.
Almost died like 3 times.
Yes,
Yeah,
because the
it
mother
was-
is rather irresponsible.
Right, like the kid that goes 3 feet of snow and she says it's just right there where the gate says no trespassing.
For
and we-
cars, it
yeah.
says no trespassing for cars. We've
Yes.
been through that
Right,
before.
right, and then we were with our dog Apple, and she almost died too because then she's even smaller. So when we
She
finally
jumped-
managed to
She
get
got
there,
out of the car, and all you could see is like her little nose.
yeah, which is white. It doesn't happen. It doesn't help a lot to find her in the snow. So when we all came back to the car after a very long time, and we were freezing and really
I
thinking how
found
did we
the
survive.
geocache, in case you're wondering.
Even the dog wanted to bite her because that was
That's an
totally,
exaggeration.
Yes, not true. And there was another time during the same challenge that we got lost in the desert. Actually, it was the first time we ever
She
drove through it.
Is the one driving.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, and she's the one that thinks there will be a McDonald's somewhere on the road, and we were there for 4
Well,
or
there
5
are,
hours.
but not in the desert.
No water, no food, no anything. We
Well,
ended up
what's
in
kind of
Nevada
funny
while we were
was-
doing the Utah challenge.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
What was kind of funny was when we were driving, all of a sudden we're like, why are all the license plates, why do all license plates say Nevada on them? That was
we
kind of
ended
a
up in the
surprise.
wrong state. But that was after 4 hours without seeing any car,
Yes.
right? So it
That-
was a
yeah.
little scary. Yes.
A little, but it adds character.
And one of the times we were driving a Cadillac, I believe, which
Yes.
is not very high,
It was very low.
very low, and
We were in the desert.
and she decided to go as usual.
She is the one driving.
And she's the one suggesting.
Let's put that in mind.
Yeah, let's put that in mind. And we went into a field full
That
of
just goes to
sheep.
show that I'm very convincing.
Yeah, all the sirens inside the car start beeping.
What?
Remember all the bleeps? Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, and that was kind of scary because we were literally in the middle of Utah, and it was like,
Page 30
I think
of
it
the
was
Utah
it was
Atlas.
maybe like already 6 p.m. It was
Yes,
getting dark, and we
yes.
were in the middle of the desert. And all of a sudden, Shahar decides to drive.
No, Shahar follow a suggestion. Yeah.
Shahar still followed.
They followed. That was the mistake. You never follow.
She drove
Yes.
into this place, and the car started beeping like something was
Yeah.
wrong. And we thought
So
maybe.
nothing was wrong. Just all the dirt and everything hitting the car.
Well, we
nonstop.
thought maybe like it had punctured
Mud?
the gas tank or something. So we both kind of freaked out when it started beeping.
Yeah, see, from 4 times that we almost died, she freaked out once. There was another one. We were
She's a little over dramatic if you
Yes,
haven't
yes.
noticed by now.
Exactly in the middle of Utah. We were looking for the last cache. And we hit this place because she always thinks the phone and the GPS is totally right. So we end up in
Well,
this
she
place.
always, on the other hand, thinks that the phone is wrong.
Yeah, well, I wish it was.
Listen, this GPS has taken you so many places. Why do you spit on its face like that?
So there is this huge gate saying no trespass.
For cars.
Yeah, so for cars. So we opened the gate and we crossed the gate
And we drove.
with the car, right?
In that case, we did drive.
And then there is a lot of water and mud.
Because
and
the
she
snow was
says-
melting.
She
From the
says
mountain.
that we had to cross that because she could hear sounds or whatever, and the GPS was right. And I said, we are going to be stuck here. Again, it was about 6 or 7 p.m. And she decides to say that I'm a coward, and she went,
Listen, no, wait a minute.
yeah.
I didn't say anything. She said, we opened the gate, we both got in the car, and she's like, so what do you think? And I said, if it were me, I would go.
And then I said, I don't want to go.
And then she stays quiet.
Yeah.
And all I did was,
It's the most annoying thing ever. So I go.
So she goes.
And we go. And we hit the water,
I
and
know
the
how-
car goes, whoop, whoop,
Yeah.
whoop. It stops on a fence.
It doesn't hit the fence.
It doesn't hit the fence. I open for escape. I open. There was mud up to the door.
Yes.
I have no clue how to get out of
And the
those
back
situations.
tire was actually completely, like, it was under.
Totally.
The mud was past the back tire.
So it was getting dark. No soul. It's the middle of
Thank
Utah.
goodness, because we weren't private property.
Yes, we were in private property. So really, how are we going to get out of here, right? I was so desperate that I hit the four-wheel or whatever we have there that makes it stronger. And I don't know how, but I managed to end up on the other side. Of course, it was going like this all the time.
But we made it out of
We
that
made it out.
mud, like on the other side of the mud.
Yes, but now to be safe and sound, we had to cross the thing again.
And forget about the geocache.
And forget about the GPS because, let's face it, the GPS was wrong. It was
Oh,
not
right.
there at all.
Mhm.
Yes. Are you going to say that it was? It was in a totally different place.
But that's
So then
because
we
had,
get out of the
that's
car.
because we had the wrong geocache tips, not because the GPS per se was wrong.
Both were wrong. And then we got out of the car and we with mud everywhere and we looked for some wood stuff that we put on the
You know
way.
that we could put on the we kind of did like a passageway for the car.
Yes. And then we did manage very badly to get
But
back
I don't
to
know
the
if you remember-
outside the gate
I don't
of
know-
the private property
Yeah.
that she trespassed.
No,
because
I
did that.
didn't trespass because she's the one driving.
Yes.
But there was, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I don't know if you remember this, but so there was mud there because obviously it was a desert.
A lot of money.
But there was a lot of mud, and it's because I think it was summer, but the snow in the mountain was melting, and so it kind of created that water flow. But right there in that area, do you remember there was a little drop off into this little
Yes,
river
we went
thingy?
like one palm from.
So when we
Getting
drove
that.
back, we were so close. That was our main worry. We were so close to just just a little bit to the side, and we would have fallen into this
Yeah.
little river.
Yeah.
So that wasn't.
We
wasn't
did survive that though, and we got
We did.
the
We're here
challenge.
today.
At the time, I think we
completed
were one
the
out of
challenge.
5 people that did that.
Yes.
So that was very
Was
cool.
that the same day that you got the ticket?
Yes.
I think so.
You see how it goes, the relationship. I'm the mother, I know, but I'm driving. The zone says
Say that
20
again.
an hour.
You were driving.
Yes, 20 miles an hour, and she says you should go faster.
No. That's not what I said. I said you're going so slow.
Yeah, then?
And then she decides to go faster.
No, she goes.
No.
Yes, she goes.
I said you're going so
So
slow.
I go a little faster in the middle of nowhere.
It was
And then-
really, it was so funny because it was so funny because I said you're going so slow,
Yeah.
and she decides to go faster, but she stepped on the gas, and by like maybe 10
Second.
seconds later, the cop stops
Don't ask
us.
me what a cop was doing in the middle of nowhere, because there was nothing there. And he comes to us, and I stopped right in front of a sign that said 40. And he said, no, but you were going at 30 a mile when a 25
Yeah, you
zone,
were going
and
30 on
we
a
have
25
kids
zone.
crossing here. And
We're looking
where-
around because
where?
all you can see are cows,
Yeah.
like nothing else.
Nothing else. So I got a ticket too because of the Coca-Cola. So we survived
I
that
did not
challenge.
do the Coca-Cola.
You did.
No,
You
I
did.
didn't.
You did.
No.
Because every time I'm playing safe, that's what I get. We did survive the bears this much too, because remember we thought it was a black bear with 3 cubs.
But you know, I've said that, when I tell you this story to other people, I've said that where, oh, we thought it was a black bear.
We did.
I know we did, but I tell them that, and they're like, that doesn't make a difference, it's still a bear.
Exactly. So she crosses the road, and what do we
By
do?
she means the bear,
The
not
bear.
me.
The bear crosses the road. We cross too, and we go to the lake because we thought it's going to get in that
No.
pathway,
But this was my thought process.
which is always dangerous.
And it's usually my thought
Yeah,
process.
exactly. That puts us in trouble.
But the bear was on the other side of the street, and we could tell that she wanted to cross. So we're like, well, if she's gonna cross, she's probably gonna go this way. So if we go this way, we're gonna be right there.
Yes, and we were.
And we
so
were.
she crossed. First of all, it was not a black bear. It was a grizzly bear with 3 cubs. Second, she crossed feet away from us.
She was dangerously
what,
close.
5 feet? 10 feet tops?
Yeah, like
it was
10,
very,
10,
very close.
10, 15.
And she crosses and she looks at us, and I totally froze. And I remember looking to see if I had a way to run. And
No, you can't run.
well, that's what I thought. That I was. You cannot stay close to bears either. No, we were already breaking the rules.
But you can't
But
run.
then when I looked to see if there was a way to go, actually there were several photographers that were behind us. So I thought, okay, I just need to move to the side when she comes. But yes, she looked at us and then she decided to
In
go
the
the other way.
meantime, I was taking pictures, which you can see at nashla.com.
Yes, yes, and I have the 3 butts going away
Yeah.
from the bear butts.
We were really close. I
Yeah,
know.
that
it's
was not smart.
you don't need to say it's irresponsible. We know.
Yeah, we know.
Yes.
We learned a lot about bears since then.
Yes.
Now we even have a bear spray in case we need.
Now I'm actually scared. The more I thought
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah, it was really
the
stupid.
more people the more I told the story to people, the more I don't want to tell the story anymore.
Yeah, well, let's
Because they yell
in
at
our
you.
favor, we grew up in a country where there are
no
bears.
bears.
It was our first bear ever,
Yes.
right? And slight mistake, there was a grizzly instead of a. Because, well, the
with
black
3
bears people
cubs.
don't tend to attack people as much.
Right, with 3 cubs.
Yeah, with 3 cubs. So we are here, and you should be grateful as we
Yes.
are grateful.
Yes.
You know, because while we do a lot of stupid things outside our work environment,
Well, in marketing we're really good.
we are really good. And it's very rare that we make a mistake. We
happens,
love it.
you know.
It happens. We love it. And one thing I think we have as a rule is that we have to have fun
Yes.
to do what we do. And as we have fun when we are outside geocaching, taking pictures, chasing bears, we have to have fun when we are marketing, and we have to be ourselves, right? And that's a cool point that I think we should make it clear for you, that everything we talk about, we believe in, and 99% of the time we apply those things ourselves.
Yes.
And we have tested with us in our businesses and with clients, of course,
Yep.
so we know what we are talking about.
That's right.
Yes. Anything else, everything you forgot?
No, I think I mentioned everything. I like
I didn't mention my past, but it would be too long.
I like Doctor Who
Oh yes, she likes Doctor Who.
and The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, I like all those too, and I love a lot of British
Comedies?
TV not comedies, but series.
Okay.
I was a photographer in my country. I used to work in pet magazines and animal magazines.
I was on the cover of a pet magazine.
Yes, a dog magazine.
Yes.
Yeah, when you were what, 4 or 5 years
I
old.
was small.
Yeah, worked with that for a very long time.
She specialized in fish photography.
Fish photography was what I used to do, but then I got divorced when she was 4, and the camera stayed with my husband, and actually it took me over 20 years to touch a photo camera again.
Yes.
But I did work on TV for 20 some years. I had 2 talent agencies,
Yep.
directed some TV shorts, and I like movies quite a bit.
I'm
Actually,
in film school.
yeah, she's in film school, almost graduating, and we usually watch at least 1 film a day.
Yes.
To
Every night.
every
you know.
night or so. watching films. So we have a strong passion for good cinematography.
That's right.
We do like foreign films as well. quite as
Yes,
much.
we do.
Yeah. So I think that's it, right?
That's it.
Yeah, if you have any questions, if you want to know anything about us or about marketing.
Tell us anything except about the bear.
Yeah,
I know. You don't need to tell us anymore.
Yeah,
We know.
Yeah, and we can tell you other stories.
I
that
know
we
we
need
were
just to say.
irresponsible. I know.
So send it out, comment, like, and if you like the content of our show, don't forget to share with your friends.
Yes, spread
You
the
know,
word.
not only hit the share button, but when you see one of our videos that you think it's really useful for entrepreneurs, you know what? Write them an email, paste the
Tell
link
them
there,
to watch
and
it.
tell them to watch.
Takes
Okay.
just a second.
It takes just a second. It probably is going to help them in their business. It sure helps us as well.
Yes.
So don't forget to share, to like, and to comment because we really like that.
That's right.
Yes, and with that, I hope to see you next time.
See you next time.